Hey, what's up guys? Today I got a fun little project I'm working on and wanted to bring you guys along. So, decided to paint my brake calipers, which I alluded to in a previous video. So I went ahead and made a decision on what to use, and I'm going to go ahead and do it today. So what I ended up getting was the G2 brake caliper paint system set. It's a two-part system that has a hardener, a paint and a hardener. It's like an epoxy, and you brush it on. So I'm going to go ahead and get that set up. This is not your typical off-the-shelf like model that you just get, that you can buy on Amazon or whatever. You can see there that is actually, I don't think you can read the really fine print, but I've got they do custom color matching on their website, and I picked my car color, so I have a maximum steel custom color match. So, and the KAR is one of the paint codes for maximum steel. So I'm going to go ahead and I've already prepped the car. Obviously the wheels are off. I removed the brake pads and masked everything off that I think I should mask off, and cleaned it pretty thoroughly. So I'm ready to start applying this system. So here's everything that comes in the kit. It's right in front of us here. And there should be a paintbrush in here and maybe a applicator. So here's the brush that we'll be brushing the paint on with. Here's a popsicle sticker. Helpful hints. Paint system is a shelf life. Okay, doesn't apply to me. I just got it. Now it says 56 degrees to 70 is the ambient temperature and relatively low humidity. I live in Florida, so it's, even though it's March, it's already above 70 degrees today, so it just means this stuff's gonna dry out faster, so I have kind of less time to apply. Here's some instructions. Remove all the wheels, clean surfaces, mask, pour the entire jar of reactor into the mix, apply, wait 15 minutes, apply, yada yada yada. So let's get a look at this paint and see how closely it matches maximum steel. Because it said that on the website the metallics, the match might not be, I'm not sure if they would even put metallics in here. But let's pop this lid, see what's inside. Come on. I'm not sure if the light's picking that up, but that looks kind of metallic-y to me, so that's kind of cool. So this might actually turn out pretty good. So it says mix this entire bottle of reactor. Now my only concern is that I have the 6-piston brakes on the front of my car, and they are massive, and I'm just hoping that there's enough paint in this little can for all 4 brake calipers, multiple coats. So, alright, it says to mix it for like 5 minutes, so we'll just do a little mix. So I'm not going to stand here for 5 minutes and mix this on camera, so we'll pick up at the wheel, or at the brake. Alright, so here we are, ready to do our first coat on the driver's side front wheel. And as you can see, currently it's black, but it's not a really good black, it's almost like a gray. So I've always been curious about doing something like this. Alright, so I'm just going to start. I'm not expecting too much from the first coat. But I'm basically going to get every frontward facing area that basically they can be seen with the wheel on. And I'm sure I'll do a little bit more, but definitely want to make sure this stuff, there's enough of it for all 4 corners. So I'll come back after the first coat. We can see how it looks. Okay, we're back at the caliper after the first coat. The first coat you're not going to get complete coverage, so it looks maybe a little blotchy in this video, but I'm going to go ahead and, it says to wait after 15 minutes you can apply the second coat, but I just went around the whole car and did all 3 other brakes, so we've definitely hit 15 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and start on the second one. Okay, so here we are. I'm at like 3 or 4 coats. To me the video doesn't look like it's showing it well, but yeah, it's a pretty close paint match. There's the light coming off from outside. It might not show that, but it definitely looks pretty good. And we'll go over and look at one of the back ones. Now this stuff should level out because they're using a brush, so you'll see brush strokes. But as it dries, those should level out and go away. So here's the back. Trying to shine a light in there. So I'm pretty happy so far with the results. I'm hoping that like I said, once it does dry, that any brush strokes or high spots will kind of level out. We'll see. The good news is there's still plenty of this paint in here. 3 or 4 coats in, and there's still a lot left. So let me show you what's going to happen afterwards. So I've got some stickers here, or stickers that are Brembo. They're red. So before it was white. It was kind of a black, kind of an ashy black brake caliper with white Brembo, and now there'll be red Brembo's logos on here. And there's smaller ones for the back calipers and then larger ones for the front, since there are size difference. So, but that's where we're at. So that's where I'm at the moment. I'm gonna let this dry for a couple hours, see what it looks like, and then go ahead and apply these vinyls. The car's got to sit for like 24 hours before it actually starts, before you use it again, to give this stuff the amount of time it needs to cure and properly bond. So, alright guys, I'm all done. So I ended up either applying 3 or 4 coats of the G2 paint to my calipers and let them dry for probably about 24 hours. Luckily, I work from home certain days of the week, and I did this on a Sunday, and I was able to work from home the following day, so I was able to sit all day. But let me bring you in. So, and then we got maximum steel. Kind of hard to tell with the lighting in here; it's pretty bright. But in person, it actually looks pretty good. I mean, you can tell there's a texture from that, and it's probably due to my application, the way I applied it. I may be the blame for that, or maybe that's just the way it looks. But I mean, from like a foot back, it looks really good, and it seems like it's just, it's made its bond and it won't be going anywhere. So maybe if I would use like an aerosol or something like that, maybe it would come out a little smoother, or if I had a couple cars to practice on. But I'm happy with the finish. And then I applied this red Brembo vinyl decal. I'm not 100% happy with where I placed it. I wish I would have raised it up just a tad. So I might buy new ones and apply reapply. But so that's the front. I think the back came out better. So here's the back. I don't have this light plugged in, but actually with the less light you can kind of maybe even make the color better, make out the color better on the caliper. So I oriented the Brembo stickers the way the factory had the Brembo facing. So that's the back. See, I wanted the red because it kind of matched the rest of the red. So it used to be like a kind of a chalky black, not all that deep, rich color, kind of faded to now a body color with the red Brembo. So there's that one. And then we'll just one more. And I noticed I took these tires off. I need new back tires. These treads are already worn through, and so here's the tire indicator, and I mean there might be just a little ridge there, but they're pretty much gone. So it's only been like kind of like a year to the date of me shooting this, right around 1 year. So I guess that's what you get when you can't rotate your tires anymore because of a staggered setup. So here's the rear. I'm very happy with the rears, and it was easier to place these decals because it's such a smaller area on the caliper than the big 6-piston. But I'm gonna go ahead and mount the tires back up and on the car, and then the wheels back up on the car, and then give you one final look with the wheels on. All right, as promised, here is the final results of the caliper paint job here. You can see got the red Brembo decals. This is a paint matched color to the color of my car. So we got maximum steel brake calipers. Has been almost a week, so the car's kind of dirty. Wheels don't look too bad though. And then there's the rear. Definitely looks good. Alright, so that'll wrap this one up. If you enjoyed the video, this really wasn't a tutorial, but it was just kind of me showing you what I was doing. But if you liked the video, hit the like button, make sure you subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you in the next video.